the new era of Seoul transportation. So this is the what's going on in Seoul now. So it has about 4 different programs. It tied together, not as a one by one. If you do like only one factor, I'm not sure it's possible or it's successful. But we integrate all these 4 different programs. Okay, there's so many different type of bus system, but we divide 4 different systems. Okay, as you see, the red bus, blue bus, and green bus. But yellow bus is was not that important. It's like a shuttle bus. Okay, so measure these 3 things. So the red bus is long distance bus, but the blue bus is like it's a major bus. I like to say it runs through the major corridor. Sometimes we go with the subway line and some of the wide width road. Okay, and the green bus is kind of connecting bus or feeder line bus. I mean, to connect sub-centers or CBDs or subway stations or major transportation centers and those things. And say these 2 are major line or trunk line. So these are feeder line. Okay, relatively not a long distance. Relatively long distance bus is blue bus. Okay, so we divide 4 different type of buses. And beforehand, there are all kinds of buses. Okay, in Seoul we divide Seoul 8 different zones. Okay, as a different areas of different zones, and that is I said the new numbering system. This is the bus number. Okay, so the first digit is the origin of the bus, and the second digit is the destination of the bus, and the third one is the digit number. Okay, so when you take a look at the number, you imagine, okay, this bus the routes of this bus you can expect. The fare control system, not a control, fare management system. Before the reform, bus reform, transportation reform, the bus company runs by the individual private company. So the money collect from the fare box revenue, it goes to the company. Okay, but now we make one big basket. Okay, put there all the money collected from the bus, and we distribute by what? Operation and their service and those things. But one thing, the bus company, why they signed? Okay, I like to agree with your reform. There are very many reasons, but one of the factors is that the operation cost is not enough for the real operation. So the city government, the Seoul Metro government, put some subsidy. Okay. So we guarantee, okay, the bus company is not bankruptcy, but you have to follow what we plan to do. Yeah. That's the theme. That's one of the major themes. Okay. Another thing is that, yes, you said, if there is not enough money, we can raise the fare, bus fare. But it's not easy. Okay. But we put some subsidy. Under what kind of a theory? That to provide decent mobility is, as a transportation is a public goods, decent mobility, that means if you subsidize some bus company, that means from the tax, from the people who use the bus or who never use the bus, only take the car, or I mean the rich person, whoever, they don't care about the buses. We gather some tax, some money, and we invest to the citizen who use the bus. Okay. And bus information system, we do using the internet, PDA, cell phone, ARS, but now the smartphone is dominate more than about 85% of that. So the bus information system, whatever it is, ITS, is usually 3 stages. One is the data collecting. Second, the manipulation or data analyzing. And the third, just show release, show the information. That's the same thing here. But this time, you use the satellite dish, the GPS system, and in the bus, GPS receiver. So it's cheaper and easier. And this is a panel of the field BIS panel, bus information system. When you see, if you wait about 13 minutes in this station, and bus number 1021, 1022, 1023 will be here soon. That means it departs from the last station. There's a BIS system. There's 2 different information is included. Okay, say one is that the space or spatial information. Okay, the second one is the time information. Okay, here. Okay, the spatial information here. Okay. Okay, the bus number 600 is in somewhere. How do you know? Use the GPS receiver. Okay, you can find it easily. But some of the bus number here, okay, if you wait 10 minutes, the number 310 will be here. How do you know 10 minutes? 10 minutes is time information. Okay, so what kind of information is get easily you can receive? Time information or spatial information? From the beginning, we didn't provide time information, only the location information. The location information is right. Okay, it's about 2 kilometers away from here, or 3 stations away from here. But who knows? How long does it take? Depends on the traffic situation. Who knows? Okay, even though it's 2 kilometers away from A to B, point A to point B, it depends on the time of the day. If it's morning traffic, it might take about 25 minutes. But in the middle of the night, it takes only 5 or 6 minutes. Even though we have some kind of information, we can predict the future. Okay, so people think, oh, it's a nightmare. When? We don't know anything about what's going on in future, near future. So we need to provide those kind of information. So and we just collect data and data and data and we analyze. So we just predict probability. Okay, probability of the hits. Okay. This time of the day, this time of the day, if it's a weekday or weekend. Another factor is that the school is closed or vacation, or it's winter time or summertime, summer vacation or things. So many factors. So we analyze and we make the numerical model. After 2 years, we said, okay, it takes 12 minutes, things like that. Okay, another important major thing. It's very simple. I said Seoul has a railway system, subway system, and bus system. Those 2 work separately. So, but now we put it together. That's one thing. Another thing is that if you transfer, okay, it's less than 10 kilometers, it's free of charge. Okay, for Seoul Public Transportation fare system is consists with 2 things. One is that distance-based flat fare. That means if you make one trip, okay, from A to B, it doesn't matter. You go to 12 kilometers, 6 kilometers, or 24 kilometers. You only pay $1. 1 unit. Okay? If you transfer, okay, that's distance based fare. That means, okay, before the reform, 5 kilometers of bus or 4 kilometers of bus, you have to pay 2 units or $2. Okay? But after reform, it's less than 10 kilometers, you only pay 1 unit, $1. Okay? You have to use your card. You touch the card, the system remember, oh, you transfer, okay? And here, use the subway, 5 kilometers of bus and 7 kilometers of subway. You pay 2 units or $2. So this 12 kilometers is more than 10 kilometers, but less than 15 kilometers. That's $1. It was 2 units, $2 before, but it's $1.10. So we put it together. Doesn't matter, it's bus or subway. So we integrate it together. Okay, but you have to use your card, transportation card. I introduced the BRT. As you know, BRT is in the middle of the road. It's on time. It's fast. It's convenient. Okay, for both passengers and drivers. Okay, so for drivers, it's convenient too because they don't have to change the lane. Okay. Okay. Okay, side bus stop, yes we do. We still have side bus stops, but take a look at the picture here. How many lanes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 or 6 lanes were blocked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buses. Okay, we still have those kind of problems. And for safety problem, we use the taxi and bus station. You know, the point of the bus stop is high, the demand is the most high. Even the convenience store want to stay there, and the passengers and pedestrians and even the facilities too, and signal lights and advertisement poles, whatever, and the lanes for the making left and making right, and all kind of demand is going on. Okay. There's a 2 different type of BRT in Seoul. One is with passing lane. The other is no passing lane. That means since there is the red bus coming in here, I said the red bus is long distance bus. It has on and off station near origin, about 4 or 5, and there's non-stop the destination around about 4 or 5. So the middle of the route, they don't have to stop. So if they use the BRT lane, they need to pass. Okay, and if the road is wide enough to provide another lane, that means 300 centimeters. Okay. I mean, the British or the American standard is about 360, but in Korea, we applied 300. Okay? But to make a movement traffic, we allowed 275 centimeters. Okay? And the signboard. So signboard and shock observation tank with safety. Okay? So for BRT system is not familiar with the citizens of the Seoul, both bus users or the passenger car drivers. So it is kind of unfamiliar. So at the beginning of the time, we use the pavement of the BRT lane, we use the red cement, red concrete. Okay, but now everyone understands. In the middle of the road, there's some facility. There's a BRT lane, so we don't use the red concrete anymore. This is a good example of the BRT design with TSM and the signalization. Okay, use the different use the different sensor or detectives to measure the traffic and those kind of signal program. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.